Hey guys, how's it going? Right now we're going to take a look at one of the Vanquest Husky personal pocket maximizer organizers. It's kind of a mouthful, but what it means is nice little neat simple pouch for storing your crap. I've had this one for quite a while now, so I thought I'd just go over it briefly so that you guys can see it if you haven't yet. But this is a relatively inexpensive. I think you can get these for about 20 bucks now, and I believe this is the prior iteration of what is now the second version of the product, the Husky 2.0. I believe this is the 1.0. I may be mistaken though. This could be the 2.0, but I've had this for a couple of years, as I've said. So we'll take a look at it. Right now I have it loaded up in kind of a medical configuration. I'm using one of the Vanquest Prepper color-coded Velcro straps on the handle here to designate that this is my medical pouch when put into my larger bug-out bag. So we'll take a look inside and we'll go over some of the features, but first I'll show you the outside of the pack here. Here you can see in the center we have the Vanquest patch. You've got a pocket in the front that's got a thick piece of elastic on it. Right now the pouch is stuffed kind of full, so that pocket is a little bit tight getting into. Above the pocket you have this kind of large field of hook and loop. Here I just got one of their glow-in-the-dark Vanquest patches there. You can see the nice reversed YKK zippers on the exterior of this bag. If I can get a, there you go. Which I like better than the opposite because it keeps the seam nice and clean. On the back side we have some Molly or Pals webbing that will allow you to attach this to any variety of tactical styled packs or organizers using any number of attachment methods. You got some looping down here too, webbing down here. I don't know what you could do with that. Honestly, I don't know what the design purpose was. Store a pen or something back there. You can see all the stitching is very well done, high quality. This product is likely to be one that would definitely be able to go through some wear and tear without seeing much damage to it. That's kind of been my overall impression with Vanquest products in general. I do have quite a few of them and I've never had any failures or any defects. So now we'll take a look inside of the bag and I'll show you what we got. Alright, taking a look at the inside of the bag, the first thing that you see, and one of my favorite aesthetic pieces of the bag, is the fact that the interior is done in this kind of high visibility orange, which is pretty cool. It goes very well with the coyote tan. I think it's a great pairing, but I like the look of this. I like the contrast between the tan and the orange, so it's just something that aesthetically I enjoy. So taking a look at the interior, you can see I've got some stuff just thrown in here kind of as a basic first aid kit. We've got a series of elastic webbing that go on 2 different levels on each half of the organizer. On the bottom row we have just a single layer of elastic webbing in kind of various widths to hold various sized items. And on the other side here we have the same thing, but there's actually one smaller additional loop over here for maybe a pen or something small. Up on the center of the bag we have kind of the main elastic organization, and this is actually a dual layer elastic loop system that allows you to tuck stuff below and above. And again, the wider loops are going to be on the rear, and the more narrow loops are going to be above them. And if you can see, the stitching is actually offset, so the outer elastic is not stitched in with the same seam that the lower elastic is stitched in with. And I like that because it makes a redundancy with your stitching. If you have a stitch fail on the inner section, it doesn't mean automatically your stitch is also going to fail on the outer section. So I think just from a durability perspective, that's something that I think was well thought out by the guys at Vanquest when they designed this. So you can see here on the left side, I've just got some gloves here. I have some rolled gauze. We have some sterile medical tape. And then on the back of each patch, or each half of the organizer rather, there's just one large kind of dump pouch. So on the left side here, I have just some organized medical stuff. We got some ointment there, some Castile soap towelettes for cleansing wounds, gauze pads, band-aids. Then we got some of these iodine wipes. On the right hand side, I just tucked in here some meds. We've got a credit card with some Gorilla Tape wrapped around it. Got a flare in case you need to cauterize something, which is probably a terrible idea, or if you know, you happen to be stopped on the road trying to deal with a medical issue. Behind the right hand side, I've got a tourniquet, and then I've got some respiratory face masks. So now that I have everything pulled out, you can kind of take a better look at the organization there. And on the right side, we have this little strap which can hold keys or anything that you want to tuck behind here and easily pull out. On either side, there is a little paracord loop hanging from the top. The one on the right side is kind of stationed to the left of this panel. The one on the left side is centered. So obviously this can be taken off of this side and put over that side if it's something that you thought would be more useful over here. It's interchangeable. So let's talk about the specs for just a second. The pouch itself, empty, weighs 3.8 ounces or 107 grams. The dimensions are 6.5 inches in height, 4.75 inches in width, and then an inch diameter. The material is a 1000 denier military grade Corduro fabric, and it has their Teflon DuPont kind of protective coating on it that helps water bead off of the surface rather than seep into the fabric. So it's going to provide a resistant layer to water. It's definitely not waterproof by any means, so I wouldn't suggest going swimming with it. The zippers, you have two zippers. These are nice YKK zippers with matching Coyote paracord on either side as pulls. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little overview of the Vanquest Husky pocket organizer. If you have any questions or want to see any follow-up content with respect to this item, let me know. Leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.